solving linear equations, which are so on that topic we are solving the exercise problem. Now we will continue our class with the second problem. Okay, what is the question? Just observe. Exercise 2.4, and in that we are simplifying the second problem. So 8 times of a number, 8 times of a number reduced by 10 is equal to the sum of 6 times of the numbers. Sum of 6 times the number and 4. Find the number. So observe the question first of all. Whenever you are getting the word problem, read statement by statement and further whatever they are given, write the given data. After that, simplify the question. So first, 8 times of a number reduced by 10 is equal to the sum of 6 times the number and 4. Find the number. So here we need to find out the number. That is clear. So first of all, let that number as any variable. So let the number is equal to x. Okay, I am taking x. Now what is the condition they are given? Observe. 8 times of a number reduced by 10. 8 times of the number given. First of all, statement, write down whatever they are given. 8 times of a number reduced by 10. Reduced by 10 is equal to sum of 6 times the number. 6 times the number and 4. Sum of 6 times the number and 4. So this is the given statement. For this we need to write the equation form because equal to they only given. So observe 8 times of the number. That means we have taken that number as x. 8 times in the sense multiplication. So 8 times half in the sense multiplication. No. So 8 into x. 8x. Therefore 8x reduced. Reduced means it is decreasing. That means minus by how much? By 10. Sorry. By 10. So that is by 10 is equal to sum in the sense plus of 6 times the number. 6 times the number is 6x. Sum in the sense plus 6x plus 4. So observe the statement and form the equation. 8 times of a number, that is 8x, reduced in the sense minus by 10. So 8x minus 10 is left side is equal to sum of 6 times the number and 4. Sum in the sense plus 6 times of the number is 6x plus 4. That's all. So by simplifying this equation, we will get the x value. X is nothing but our number. Okay. So that is bring. Now observe variables we got on both sides. Okay. Variable terms we got on both sides. To simplify this, bring all the variable terms one side and constant terms another side. That is 8x. 6x plus 6x by bringing this side minus 6x is equal to already 4 we have here minus 10 by bringing this side plus 10. So 8 minus 6 is 2x is equal to 4 plus 10 is 14. X will be equal to 14 by 2. 2 1s are 2 7s are. So x is equal to 7. Okay. X is equal to 7. Understood. Now observe whatever they given the statement, is that correct or not? 8 times of 7. 8 7s are 56. 56 minus 10 is 46. Now 6 sevens are 42. 42 plus 4 is 46. Both are same. So whatever we got the answer, that is correct. So once again, I am telling, whenever like the statements are given, first of all, numbers problem, whenever they are given, let those numbers as x and so and so. If here only one number is given, so one number x I have taken. And whatever statement they are given, we need to form the equation. That is the first step. So there only we will get the solution. By simplifying that, we will get the x value. So whether it is correct or not, also we can check by taking their statement, whatever they are given. Observe, check that statement. If we are getting LHS is equal to RHS, our answer also correct. But that one no need now. Okay. Now coming to the third question. A number consists of 2 digits. So my third question is, a number consists of 2 digits whose sum is 9. Whose sum is 9. If 27 is subtracted from the number, its digits are reversed. Find the number. So yesterday I told you this type of question. So here we will use the procedure wise. After that, how we can simplify for objective type questions, I will explain you. Now first of all, observe the question. A number consists of 2 digits. 2 digits in the sense 1th digit to 10th digit. 2 digits are there. Sum of those 2 digits is equal to 9. If 27 is subtracted from the number, its digits are reversed. So when we are subtracting 27 from whatever we will get the number, the digits will get reversed. Okay, find the number. So what is given, find out. Given sum of the digits in 2 digit number. Sum of the digits in a 2 digit number is equal to 9. So I am taking its 1st digit. Let 1st digit of the number as x. 1st digit is equal to x. So 2 digit number means 2 digits we must have. That is 10th place, 1st place. 1st place I am taking x. And they are given that sum of those two numbers is equal to 9. So compulsory it will be x 9 minus x. So suppose 5 plus 4, 54 is there. Their sum is equal to 9. So 54 is my number and 4 is unit digit. Okay, 1st digit. What will be the 10th digit? Value 54 is nothing but 5 into 10 plus 4 into 1. Expanded form. 5 into 10 plus 4 into 1. 5 is in 10th place, 4 is in 1st place. So digit is in 10th place is 9 minus x. 9 minus x into 10 plus x is in 1st place. So x into 1. That is our number. Okay. How we are writing 54? 5 is in 10th place, so 5 into 10. 4 is in 1st place, so 4 into 1 we are writing. So in this case, once the digit x we have, that means x into 1 in the unit place. 10th digit is 9 minus x. So 9 minus x into 10. That is the expanded form of the 2-digit number. So now what I am writing, therefore the number is equal to 9 minus x is in 10th place. So 9 minus x into 10 plus x into 1, expanded form, remember this. So which is equal to, do the simplification. 9 into 10 is 90 minus 10 into x is 10x plus x into 1 is x. So 90 minus 10 minus 1 is equal to 9x. So here minus 10 is greater, that's why minus 9x we got. 90 minus 9x is the required number. Now one more condition they are given. If 27 is subtracted from it, then the digits are reversed. So the number is 90 minus 9x. From that 27 is subtracted, that is minus 27 is equal to, digits are reversed. That means the 10th digit will become, 1st digit will become 9 minus x, 10th digit will become x. This number here, this digit will come here, this digit will come here. That means then the expanded form is x into 10. X will come in 10th place. Plus 9 minus x is comes in 1st place. That's all. So 90 minus 27. That is equal to 53. 63, sorry. 63 minus 9x is equal to 10 into x is 10x plus 9 minus 1 x into 1 is equal to 9 minus x. So this step is very, very important. They are given when 27 is subtracted from the original number, the numbers digits are reversing. That means the numbers digits are 10th digit becoming as 1st digit becoming as a 10th digit. X will come to this place and 9 minus x comes to the 1st place. So then the number is 10x x into 10, 9 minus x into 1. 54 will be become as 45. Okay, when some changes are doing. That means its expanded form is 4 into 10 plus 5 into 1. Before that, what we did? 5 into 10 plus 4 into 1. So instead of this 9 minus x into 10, instead of that x into 10. X into 1 will be 9 minus x into 1. Reversed. X will become 9 minus x and 9 minus x will become x. So now simplify. 63 minus 9x is equal to 10x minus x, that is 9x plus 9. So bring x terms one side, that is 63, this side I am bringing the constants now, plus 9 by bringing this side minus 9 is equal to 9x minus 9x by bringing this side plus 9x. 63 minus 9 is 54 is equal to 9x plus 9x is 18x. That is nothing but 18x is equal to 54. So 18x is equal to 54. X is equal to 54 by 18. 18 ones are 18 threes are. X is equal to 3. So x is equal to 3 we got. Therefore the number is 90 minus 9x. 9x in the sense 9 into 3. So 90 minus 9 threes are 27. 90 minus 27 is 63. So the number is 63. Whether your answer is correct or not, observe. 63 is the number. 27 is subtracted. 13 minus 7, 6. 4 minus 2. Sorry. 5 minus 2, 3. 36. 63 will be changed as 36 when 27 is subtracted. So once again I am telling this type of questions are very easy. Only the thing you need to write expanded form. You need to form the number. So here they are giving 2 digits. So 2 digits means it is having 1st digit to 10th digit. So first of all I am taking 1st digit as x, then 10th digit will be 9 minus x because they are given sum of those 2 digits is equal to 9. So after that I am trying to form the number with the given digits. So 9 minus x is in 10th place. So that number is place value is 9 minus x into 10 plus x is in 1st place. So x into 1. Sum of the place values of each digit will give the number. So I have simplified. I got the number as 90 minus 9x. After that, they are given another condition. 27 is subtracted from the number, then its digits are reversed. the digit will become 1st digit, 1st digit will become 10th digit. So when 27 is subtracted, so my number is 90 minus 9x. From that I am subtracting 27. In that case, digits are reversed. X is came to 10th place. That's why x into 10. 9 minus x comes to 1st place. So 9 minus x into 1. The sum is equal to 10x plus 9 minus x. By simplifying that, I got the x value. So after getting the x value, what is my number? 90 minus 9x. Substitute there. So 90 minus 9 into 3, that is 27. 90 minus 27 is nothing but 63. Okay. So like that we need to simplify by procedure. So in general, suppose if you are getting this question for objective type, in that case, no need to do this much procedure. So logically, you need to simplify this question. How means they are given sum of those two digits is equal to 9. If we are getting in case of objective questions like this, you can solve. Sum of the digits is 9. So try to write such numbers. So whenever 27 subtracted, they are telling no. So afterwards, 1 plus 8, 9. 2 plus 7, 9. 3 plus 6, 9. 4 plus 5, 9. 5 plus 4. Again, same numbers are repeating. So till that leave. So total how many pairs are possible? Whose sum is equal to 9? Total 4 pairs are possible. In this, what is the required pair? We need to find. So they are given that difference between those two numbers is equal to 27. Sorry, when 27 is subtracted from the number, we need to get the reverse rule. If I am subtracting, see here, subtraction whenever we are doing, from the greater number. So take 81, not 18. So when 81 I am taking, from this I need to subtract 27. Compulsory I must get 18 according to the given condition. But what we will get, observe, 11 minus 7 is equal to 3. Sorry, 4. 11 minus 7 is equal to 4. And here 7. 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. 54 I got. I did not get 18. So this is not required pair. Now coming to the 2 and 7 pair. That is from the greater number, 72. When subtraction they are telling from the greater number. If added, if they are given from the smaller number and go for addition. Now which number we need to subtract to 27? We need to subtract 27. So 12 minus 7 is 5. 6 minus 2 is 4. 45 I got. But actually I have to get 27. So this is also not correct pair. Coming to 36. So from the greater number 63, subtract 27. What I will get? 13 minus 7 is 6. 5 minus 2 is 3. So when I have subtracted 27, 63 became as 36. Digits are interchanged. So my pair is 63. Okay, my required number is 63, not 36. Okay, whenever subtraction they are given, go for greater number. From the greater number, don't from the smaller number. When they are given added, some number is added. In that case, go for take the smaller numbers. Okay, take the smaller numbers in that case. And when we are doing subtraction, take the greater numbers first. Now coming to the fourth question. A number is divided into two parts such that one part is 10 more than the other. One part is 10 more than the other. If the two parts are in the ratio, if the two parts are in the ratio 5:3. Find the number and the two parts. Find the number and the two parts. Okay, observe the question. A number is divided into two parts such that one part is 10 more than the other. If the two parts are in the ratio 5:3, find the number and two parts also. Here three questions are there. We need to find the number and what are the parts of those two numbers. So first of all, observe the condition. A number is divided into two parts. What is that number? I don't know. First I am taking, let one part of the number is equal to x, smaller part. Smaller or bigger, one part of the number is equal to x. Okay, and they are given the condition, given one part is 10 more than the other. So another part will be equal to, another part of the number will be equal to 10 more than the first part, that is x plus 10. Okay, I hope you understand this. 10 more than the other part is x, 10 more than means x plus 10, that's all. Okay, now if the two parts are in the ratio given 5:3, but ratio, how we can simplify ratio problems? See, 5:3, we need to arrange the numbers in correct order. When we are talking about ratios, order is very, very important. If you are not writing in correct order, you will get the wrong answer. Now observe, one part of the number is x, other part of the number is x plus 10. Ratio given, but how we can arrange number now? X is to x plus 10 if I am arranging. X is the smaller part, x plus 10 is the greater part. Why I am telling plus 10? 10 number is more than this. Means this is the greater one. So suppose x is 2, then it will become 12. 12 only greater than 2. So x plus 10 is indicates 5 parts and 3 indicates for x. That means they are given the ratio of those two parts. Ratio is equal to 5:3. Ratio of those two parts. So here what are those two parts? How we have to arrange? Greater part is x plus 10 and smaller part is x. So they are given x plus 10 is to x is equal to 5:3. So this condition is very, very important. Usually we will let x is to x plus 10, but that is not correct. So according to the parts, antecedent and consequent of the ratio, greater number, greater part, smaller number, smaller part. That's all. So 5 parts is equal to x plus 10 and 3 parts is equal to x. Now simplify this. We have the property, product of proportion, ratio, proportionality theorem is this. Product of extremes is equal to product of means. Product of extremes is equal to product of means. So means are nothing but middle terms, second and third term. First and last term are said to be x terms. I hope you remember all these because we have studied so many questions, we have studied in our previous class about ratio and proportion very well. So here also remember the proportion concept. Product of extremes is equal to product of mean. Extremes are nothing but first term and fourth term. Total 4 terms will be there in a proportion. Since two ratios are equal, then they are said to be in proportion. So here x plus 10 is to x is one ratio, 5:3 is another ratio. These two are equal. That's why they are in proportion. So product of extremes is equal to product of means. First last terms are extremes, middle terms are means. So now product is nothing but into, that is x plus 10 into 3 is equal to product of means, that is 5 into x. That's all. Simplify. 3 into x is 3x plus 3 tens are 30 is equal to 5x. So bring x from this side and constant on that side. 3x minus 5x is equal to plus 30 by bringing this side minus 30. So 3x minus 5x means minus 2x is equal to minus 30. Minus minus will get cancelled. X will be equal to 30 by 2. 2 1s are 2 15s. X is equal to 15. So X is one part of the number, not a number. Okay. So one part is equal to 15. And another part will be equal to X plus 10. That is 15 plus 10. So which is equal to 25. So total number is equal to what? Actual number is a 2 parts now. That is 15 plus 25. 15 plus 25 is equal to 40. So the number is 40 and the two parts are 15 and 25. 15 plus 25 is equal to 40. Okay. Very, very simple question this one. Only the logic thing is here ratio we need to arrange properly. That's all. By simplifying this, we will get the answer in easiest method. Now coming to the next problem. So easiest questions are you can also solve. When I triple a number, when I triple a certain number, and add 2 and add 2, I get the same answer. I get the same answer. I get the same answer as I do when I subtract the number from 50. When I subtract the number from 50. Subtract the number from 50. Find the number. Okay, observe the question. When I triple a certain number and add 2, so triple a number, let that number as x. First of all, let the required number is equal to x. Let the number is equal to x. When I triple a certain number, so that number I have taken as x. Triple is nothing but 3 times 3x and add 2. That is 3x plus 2. I get the same answer. I get the same answer means equal to, as I do when I subtract the number from 50. Means whatever number I have, that one I need to subtract from 50. That is 50 minus x. X is subtracted from 50. Okay, once again observe carefully. You should not write x minus 50. 50 minus x. X is subtracted from 50. Okay, so whenever we are getting from, that one will be the first one. So from 50 given means 50 minus x. Remember, when I triple a certain number is 3x and add 2, that is plus 2, is same as, that means is equal to, I subtract the number from 50. I subtracted the number from 50. Okay, x is subtracted from 50. Now simplify this, find the number. That is 3x minus x by bringing this plus x is equal to 50 plus 2 by bringing this side minus 2. So 3x plus x is equal to 4x. 50 minus 2 is equal to 48. Then x will be equal to 48 by 4. 4 1s are 4 2s are. So x is equal to 12. So the number is 12. Whether it is correct or not, check from here. 3x plus 2 is my LHS. Triple the number. 12 3s are 36. 3 into 12 plus 2. 12 3s are 36 plus 2, which is equal to 38. Now RHS, what I have? 50 minus x. So 50 minus 12. 50 minus 10 is 40. 40 minus 2 is 38. So LHS is equal to RHS when x is equal to 12 means whatever we are the answer that is correct. Okay. Now coming to the next problem. Age related problem given now. So till now number problems given. Now age related problem given. Mary is twice older her sister. Twice older than her sister. In 5 years time, she will be 2 years older than. Will be 2 years older than her sister. Find how old are they both now? How old are they both now? So now observe the question. Mary is twice older than her sister. Okay, older means bigger, elder one. So for suppose her sister is 4 years, her age will be twice. 2 4 the 8, 2 times, twice means 2 times. So let her sister age is equal to x, then her age will become 2x. In 5 years time means after 5 years. After in the sense, for suppose her age 4 years more. After 5 years, 4 plus 5, 9. So after 5 years, she will be 2 years older than her sister. Find how old are they both now. First of all, let present age of Mary's sister is equal to x years. Therefore, present age of Mary will be equal to twice of her sister given, that is 2 into x, 2x years. They only given in the question. Twice older than her sister, twice, 2x. In 5 years time, that means after 5 years, Mary's sister age is equal to x plus 5 years. And Mary's age will be 2x plus 5 years. Yes. Now, find how old are they both now, they are asking. So, what is the condition? After 5 years, she will be 2 years older than her sister. She means Mary. Mary's age will be 2 years older than her sister. 2 years more. That means 2x plus 5 is equal to x plus 5 plus 2. So, Mary's age will be given by, Mary's age is equal to 2 years older than her sister. So, Mary's age actually 2x plus 5. After 5 years, 2x plus 5. So, this condition is for after 5 years only. That's why here only I am writing after 5 years, everything. So, 2 years older means actual Mary's sister age is x plus 5. 2 years older means plus 2. That's all. We got the equation now. So, that is nothing but 2x plus 5 is equal to x plus 5 plus 2. That is x plus 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. Bring x from one side. 2x minus x is equal to 7 minus 5. So, x is equal to 7 minus 5 is equal to 2 years. X value is 2 years. Present age of Mary's sister is equal to 2 years. Therefore, Mary's age will be equal to twice of her sister, 2x, that is 2 into 2, 4 years. Mary's age 4, present age 4 years, her sister age 2 years. That's all. Very simple question. Like this, we have solved so many questions, but we did not do that. Both sides we did not get the variable. In such type of questions, only one side we got the variable term. But now here we got in both sides variable, and like this we have simplified. Okay. So now come to the next problem. In 5 years time, Reshma will be 3 times, again age problem only. Reshma will be 3 times old as she was 9 years ago. How old is she now? How old is she now? Okay, observe the simplification. In 5 years time, Reshma will be 3 times old as she was 9 years ago. So let present age of Reshma is equal to X years. Now they are given the condition in 5 years time, Reshma will be 3 times. In 5 years time means after 5 years, Reshma's age after 5 years, Reshma's age is equal to X plus 5 years. In 5 years time, they are given X plus 5. Reshma will be 3 times old as she was 9 years ago. Before us, what is her age before 9 years? Ago means before 9 years. Before 9 years, Reshma's age will be equal to before. So X minus 9 years. So they are given the condition now. In 5 years time, Reshma will be 3 times old as she was 9 years ago. In 5 years time, her age is equal to X plus 5 years is equal to 3 times that she had 9 years ago. That is X minus 9. Okay. So what is they are given in condition? Observe. 5 years time. So first of all, let her present age is equal to X. 5 years time, her age will become X plus 5. In 5 years time, after 5 years, X plus 5. Is that age will be equal to 3 times old as she was 9 years ago. But first of all, what is her age before 9 years? We need to find. Ago is nothing but before. So before 9 years, Reshma's age will become X minus 9. And they are given the condition. In 5 years time, her age will be 3 times as old as 9 years ago. So X plus 5 is equal to 3 into X minus 9. In 5 years time, that is X plus 5 is equal to 3 times as she 9 years before, that is X minus 9. That's all. Simplify. X plus 5 is equal to 3 into X is 3X minus 3 9s are 27. Bring X term right side and the constant term to left side. Sorry, X term left side, X. So it will become minus 3X is equal to minus 27 is at right side plus 5. Turn to bring to another side, then it will become minus 5. So minus 3x plus x, that is minus 2x is equal to minus 27 minus 5. Both are negative values. So addition 27 plus 5 is nothing but 32. So minus 32. Minus minus will get cancelled. X will be equal to 32 by 2. 2 ones are 2 16 here. So what is our present age? 16 years. So here only for one person and they are given ago and after. 5 years time is x plus 5, ago means x minus 9 and given condition is x plus 5 is equal to 3 into x minus 9. By simplifying that, x value we got as 16 years. That means our present age is equal to 16 years. So Reshma's age is equal to 16 years. Okay. Now coming to the next question. So observe this problem. A town's population is increased by 1200 people. Increased by 1200 people. And then this new population decreased by 11%. Decreased by 11%. The town now had 32 less people than it did before the 1200 increase. Before the 1200 increase. Find the original population. Find the original population. Okay, observe the question. This question is somewhat different, so just observe carefully, then you will understand. Town's population increased by 1200 people. Okay, and then this new population means after the increment, whatever new population is there, that is decreased by 11%. The town now had 32 less people than it did before the 1200 increment. Find the original population. So several step by step we need to simplify, then we will get the idea. Okay, let original population is equal to x members. Original population is x. So people number, there is no unit. Now they are given town's population increased by 1200. X plus 1200. Okay. And then this new population decreased by 11%. Decreased in the sense minus we have to. Yes. How much it is decreased? 11% of the new population. So here I am writing the statement by statement. The population after 1200 people increment. After the increment of 1200 people is equal to x plus 1200. Okay, 1200 people increased. and then this new population decreased by 11%. So what is the decrement? That is 11% of new population. That is x plus 1200 is my new population. The town now had 32 less people. That is 32 less people. Then 1200 increase. Before 1200 increment, the original population only we have. That is x minus 32. So if we are decreasing this value from new value x plus 1200 minus 11% of x plus 1200, we will get the value x minus 32. That is the equation. So how we got, I will explain you. First of all, observe that given new population decreased by, when new population is decreased by 11%, that people, number of people became as 32 less people than it did before the 1200, means original value minus original people, original population minus 32. Okay, observe this condition. New population is decreased by 11%. Then whatever value we got, that is equal to the town now had 32 less people than it did before the 1200 increment. Before 1200 increment is original population. So original population minus 32. Okay, so that is new population is decreased by 11%. New population is x plus 1200 is decreased in the sense minus 11% of x plus 1200. In this new population only decrement. After the decrement, we are getting the value x minus 32. So I hope now you understand that. This is the new population. In that 11% is reduced, so decreased. Then we got the answer as 32 less people than the original population. So x minus 32. That's all. Simplify this, we will get the answer for x. So now x plus 1200, x plus 1200 is common. So I am using that way, because if we are doing like that also we will get, but we will take more steps. So try to use the properties also. So here x plus 1200 is common in both the terms. So I am writing x plus 1200. First of all, before that 11% of remove. 11% means 11 by 100, half in the sense into x plus 1200 is equal to x minus 32. So in these two terms, x plus 1200 is common. So I am taking x plus 1200 outside. So what I will get? So here I am writing so I am rubbing this question. So observe, x plus 1200 is common in both the terms, so that's why I am taking outside. So in the first term I have 1 minus 11 by 100 into x plus 1200. X plus 1200 already I written outside. So 1 minus 11 by 100 is equal to x minus 32. So which is nothing but x plus 1200 into, simplify this bracket first. 100 ones are 100, 100 minus 11 is 89 by 100 is equal to x minus 32. Now go for cross multiplication. So 89 into x plus 1200 is equal to, this 100 is in the division, by bringing this at multiplication, 100 into x minus 32. So 89x plus 12 into 89. 12 9s are 108. 10 is carry. 12 8s are 96. 96 plus 10, 106. And 2 zeros are there. So that is 1,06,800. is equal to 100 into x is 100x minus 32 into 100 is 3200. Bring variables one side and constants one side. 89x minus 100x, because this side plus we have, is equal to minus 3200 minus 1,06,800. Then here minus 100 plus 89, subtraction. So 100 minus 89 is 11, that is minus 11x is equal to, go for addition because both are having negative value. So minus of 0, 0, 2 plus 8 is 10, and one more, 5 plus 3 is, sorry, 0, 0, 8 plus 2 is 10, and 7 is 10, 1, 1. 1,10,000. So minus minus will get cancelled. By bringing 11 this side, so we will get by 11. X is equal to this one we will get 11 ones are 11 and 0, 0, 0, 0. So that is a 10,000 population is there. So once again I am explaining. Listen. My question is, the population of the city actually x. After 1200 increment, it will become x plus 1200 original, sorry, new population. And that new population, whatever x plus 1200 is, decreased by 11%. Then the resultant population is 32 less than the original population. So that is the important point. X plus 1200 is new population. It is decreased by 11% of new population, that is x plus 1200, then which is equal to actual population minus 32 less people than the original value. So here by simplification, here you can simplify in any method, then we got the x value as 10,000. So original population of the city is equal to 10,000. So this question is very, very important. Once again I will explain. Listen. So actual population is x. Let it be actual population is equal to x. Actual population is equal to x. After 1200 increment, new population will be equal to x plus 1200. So when it is decreased by 11%, when new population is decreased by 12%, decreased by 11%, that is becoming actual population minus 32. Okay, so new population is decreased means x plus 1200 is decreased means minus 11%, that is 11 by 100 into x plus 1200 gives us x minus 32, actual population minus 32. So here we can simplify in any method. If you want to bring x term this side, after that you want to simplify this method, you can do, no problem. But okay, now multiply this 100 with 100. 100 into x, 100x plus 1200 into 100. So that is 1,20,000 minus 11 into x is 11x minus 11 into 12. 12 11s are 132. 11 2s are 22. 11 1s are 11 plus 12 13. 2 zeros are there. By 100 is equal to x minus 32. I have multiplied with 100 here and I have simplified this term also together. Now this 100 multiply that side. So 100 minus 11x is equal to 89x plus 1,20,000 minus 1,300 2,000. 20,000 minus 1,13,200. 0 0 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 3 is 6. 1 minus 1 0 1. 1,06,800 is equal to 100 into x minus 32. That is nothing but 100 into x is 100x minus 3,200. So bring one side 1,06,800 plus 3,200 is equal to 100x minus 89x. So what will be the answer? 0, 0, 2 plus 8 is 10, and 7 plus 3 is 10, 1, 1. 11,000 is equal to 11x. So x will be equal to 11,000 by 11, which is equal to, sorry, 1,10,000. That is 10,000 completely we will get the answer. So in any way we can do the calculation. Whatever is easy for you, in that way follow. Okay. And then remaining problems we will continue in the next class.